Hey everyone. I have not been on social media as much as I typically am, and I'm kind of nervous because I've kind of fell out of the habit of recording everything. I'll tell you, dude, this Charlie Kirk thing has broken me. Like I think about it a lot. I just feel so sorry. I feel so sorry for his family, you know, I just feel, and then the dang boy that did it, oh my God, my heart just hurts for his mom and dad, you know, like, I don't know, Charlie Kirk's death impacted me. Like for the last few days, I have just been like down, you know, and so, oh my gosh, and then to find out that the gunman, his dad, oh, you know, his dad turned him in, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for his father, because you know his father taught him how to shoot, you know, and they're just good old conservative family, and I mean, he's a cabinet maker, right? And then the mother is a social worker. And you know, they just did everything right. They just seem like this amazing family. And that boy, turns out he was in a relationship with a trans boy. Or what, I don't even know how to say all that stuff right. Okay, so don't be coming for me, but I don't really care if you do. I'm ready. But, you know, just lost his way, and like my heart is hurt, and then I feel bad because like I'm like, man, is that like a normal thing to feel sorry for? Feel sorry for Charlie Kirk's family, although his children, like, you know, that man just wasn't going to violence, and then I feel guilty about feeling sorry for the killer's parents. You know, but like, man, I have so many of my friends that they did such a good job. They did such a good job as parents. And then, you know, their kids are messing up, you know, and I get it, you know, and then I've seen it the other way around where people have pulled themselves up out of some crap. So like, I know that everybody's an individual, and you could raise them right, and then they could end up becoming an assassin that's going to be, you know, put to death. Anyways, I'll tell you, that has just gotten me down into a funk, you know, and the things that oh my gosh, you know, social media is a big deal. Social media is a huge deal. Like the way that marketing is done now, it's through, you know, this right here is through social media. And, boy, all the people that said some bad stuff and celebrated freaking Charlie Kirk's, like, usually conservatives are conservative and don't say anything. Dude, it's lit a fire. It's lit a fire underneath a lot of people, and they are like, you know, showing people in their lives, like these businesses of these business owners that said horrible things, you know, that's like, man, it's not even political. It's like, it's humanity. Anyways, so that stuff like messed me up. You know, I seen this doctor talk about how, we are not designed, like our species is not designed to be like scrolling and then boom, hey, here's a little Ukrainian girl that gets killed, and then boom, hey, here's Charlie's death. Oh, here's the actual video of him getting hit. Oh, here's all this funny stuff. Like, we're not designed to go from like one emotion to another and all this like super influx of information. We're not designed for that. Okay, like you know, social media has only been around, what, like no time, right? 2000s. And we're just like processing. And man, I will tell you, seeing a human pass away, well, not pass away, like violently die, that was hard on me. I own a horse trail riding facility, and Charlie Kirk's death like impacted me. Like I haven't been like getting up after it. I've been doing some cool stuff with my, like, in front of the computer. I've applied for several expos and been getting a bunch of work done, but I don't know. I just had to back up for a little bit, and now I'm ready to go forward. I taught a lesson today, and I don't know. Like I guess I wish I was like so consistent for y'all, which I do post every day, but I want to be like, yes, it was traumatizing. I am traumatized by that, and I know y'all are too. And my heart, my heart just, I feel so sorry for his daddy. Could you imagine? Here you go, like you see something go down, right? And they're like, oh my gosh. And then they finally put up a picture a few days later, and you look at that picture and it's your freaking kid. And you're the one that taught him how to shoot. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't imagine, and my heart hurt, and that the father had to turn him in knowing that he's going to be put to death, which is, it's deserved, it is deserved 100%. But that, I don't know, I am just traumatized by this. So we have this Chicks in the Sticks that's going to start, and we have 3 events without a day off. Okay, so and these people are here to vacation, and I am here to help them like take this big breath and detach from social media, right? I'm their vacation. So we have one event that goes Monday through Thursday, then the next one is Friday through Sunday, then the next event is Monday through Thursday. Literally, boom, boom, boom. 3 events. I think my women are like 21 to 23 women in each group, but it's a lot of fun. But I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to suck it up. September is what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to do that, even with all this stuff in my head. I've got other things that are going on. We've got a couple of family members that are dealing with cancer, and I don't know, I just got all sorts of people in my life is going through stuff. And then Charlie Kirk, I tried to call him Carly Kirk. Charlie Kirk's death, man, how awful, literally how awful. And oh my gosh, if I have another person quote that damn line about how, Charlie was all about us having gun rights, and then people saying, well, he said that there's got to be some deaths every year because, he wanted it. And I was like, wow, that cannot be taken more out of context. That cannot be, like, you're reading it wrong. Like, come on, step up. But I know every time I post about Charlie Kirk, my following number goes down, and I'm okay with that. I don't want people that glorified his death to be anywhere near my life. I don't want them in my life if they are glorifying something like that. And I really wish that I could get that killer's daddy and his mama's address. I would send them a note to just be like, man, I am so sorry you have to deal with that. And that boy, good God, he was the oldest out of 3 boys. Those 2 brothers, you know what? I know they're just hanging their heads so low and just can't stop crying and processing it. And, one time this school district hired me, okay? This school district hired me, and they made me take this personality assessment, okay? And guess what? There's only one in here, okay? There's only one person, but you would think, and it told you your top 5 character traits. Well, you would think mine would be like competition and like winning, you know, and all that. No, it was, hey, I'm on a live. You can come in, but I'm on a live. It was sympathy, empathy, an includer, a relator, and woo. Woo is winning others over. Do you want to say hi to people?
I would say hi. I got a question for you though.
Oh, my husband's got a question for me.
Did Shelly want 2 bags per stall or 2 bags total? Or did she say?
I think she wanted 2 bags per stall.
Okay.
All right. Well, come here, David. Come here. Here. David is like one of us is stinky and one of us is not. It's her. It's not me. Anyways, we've got, okay, hey, David, that's just me guessing.
I'll just take 2 for now. Lady, quit.
Oh, well, let my dog in. Oh, come here, Ladybug girl. Hi.
More in the morning.
Ladybug, you want to say hi to me? You want to say hi? Yeah. Anyways, yeah, an includer, a relator, sympathy, empathy, and woo. Woo was my top one. He's already left. Woo, winning others over. That's my, and you know what's crazy is like that is a survival thing of being able to win people over. But I don't know why I was telling you all that. I don't know why I was telling you about how I got hired and that's my characteristic. Oh, I internalized this pain that I'm seeing from everybody. You know, like I genuinely feel so bad for that killer's parents and his brothers. And now they're getting to see that his roommate was it was a gentleman, a trans man. And, you know, when everybody's like, that killer was a Republican. And I was like, till he went to college and then baby swayed, you know, baby swayed. So, I don't know. I think, you know, I try not to talk super political on here, but this is a humanity thing. I just feel so sorry for the whole world right now. I feel like we, I feel like we lost a great leader and somebody that was trying to not, was actually going into the snake den and talking to everybody and like, actually listening to people. And like he was going into some rough situations. That man even went to, I know this isn't a rough situation, but he even went to Oxford there to like talk to all their people and just, try to talk things out. And you know what? I have been, thought something so freaking hard. I'm not talking about politics. And then somebody took the time to explain it to me a different way. And I've changed, like just on all sorts of different things. Like the way I do stuff. Well, hell, my health right now. Like, man, I thought I was doing so healthy, eating all my freaking oatmeal and my diet drinks and, and thought I was doing good by using vegetable oil, like I just thought I was doing so freaking good. And then it took education from people, to help me change my ways. And I don't know, I've just been kind of down in the dumps. And now I've got a headache because whenever I get down, then I actually feel down. So that's where the heck I've been. I think I'm gonna do an ice water bath because that stuff makes me sleep like a baby. And I literally, if you're a woman on here, which like 87% of y'all are, except for Larry that just popped in, okay? I see your names as you're coming on. Man, there's a book called Fast Like a Girl. Man, I wish that y'all would get that book. I put it into my favorites on my website to make sure you get the right one. And anyways, that book has been very beneficial in explaining some stuff to me. So my husband is so kind of devastated. We got so many people checking in and he's just trying to watch the Chiefs and the Eagles because it's basically a repeat of the Super Bowl. And he's hoping it goes the other way this time. So anyways, I just thought I would get on here. I'm going to do my little 4-minute long thing, my little Chinese thing that I've been doing. And I do have some tall socks on, okay? That's not normal. It's the first time I've ever wore these with shorts. That's because I give this many craps about what I look like. Well, like I'm trying to be healthy. I'm just talking about like clothes. I don't care. I got a free t-shirt on, some shorts I bought at a tax store, shoes that were given to me by my friend whenever her mother-in-law passed away. These are her mother-in-law shoes. A necklace from when I was like 16 or something, okay? Earrings that I paid like $10 for. And my damn Inspire 3 that it's not working right because it doesn't track my sleep anymore, and I have tried everything. Anyways, I'm just saying I don't care about my clothes. I rode horses today and I needed to have tall socks on so my boots didn't rub my leg raw. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put my timer down here so don't get scared when it goes off. But this stuff is supposed to help with lymphatic drainage. And man, hey, a bunch of y'all liked my shirt came up. A bunch of y'all liked my fighting video. I have all sorts of stuff to show y'all. So I had one person told me that her brother is a Golden Gloves boxer, and that she learned something from mine. Had other people reach out and tell me that I was a good instructor, and I was like, dude, I used to work at a martial arts school. I've done that for years. Wow, my head's a pounding. Right here, something's like, I can't believe y'all don't see it. It's hitting so hard. But I applied for the Midwest Horse Fair today, got that all put in, and I've applied for a couple of speaking engagements. So I'm hoping that those happen. I feel like, well, with my speaking engagements, I might freak them out, but I'm not trying to. But if I do, then they're not my people. Because I tell them, like, hey, here's highlights I can talk about. I tell them, here's dark stuff I can talk about. And then here's, like, keeping it real stuff. Like, they can choose what they want. So I'm hoping. I want to be a keynote speaker. I want to be, like, a presenter that goes around and really motivates people and help them realize they can be a regular girl and do cool stuff. Oh my God, my head. Whew, I need to drink some more water. Oh. You know what? I usually don't drink a bunch of pop, and I've gotten into this stupid freaking Sprite Zero with mango from Sonic. I have gotten into that. All right, wait, so I did this one. Okay, next one is the floppy kid. Man. Oh, I just popped my back. Ladybug, I have missed you today. I have missed you. So, okay, when you do find out if you speak at the send all your info to enlist. What? What do you say? Wait, okay. I meant when you do find out if you're chosen to speak at that one show on your last post that you applied for. Oh, I gotta push you. Let me see if I can read. Oh, I don't know. My Taekwondo instructor and like one of my best friends, her name's Terry. She's the one that told me about that. She was surprised they hadn't already contacted me. So like, you know, I'm not for everybody, right? I don't know what I am. I'm just not for everybody. I'm a lot. I get that. I mean, it takes, I require constant forgiveness, and, you know, I don't know. I mean, I don't ever try to hurt people's feelings, but I don't know. Sometimes I do. But I think I'm a loud person. I mean, like the fact that I'm over here like, I don't care, and I got these socks on. You know, I got my hair pulled up, and I'm like, haven't decided if I'm ever going to diet again. Like, I'm just not real well, and then me being chubby, a lot of people want to see, you know, like most people that are in pharmaceutical sales are beautiful, right? Beautiful people because sex sells, right? And so, I don't know. I mean, like, I'm not saying that people don't choose me because I'm fat. Like, that's stupid to say. I'm just saying that I'm not for everybody. And, I mean, I don't look like a person that's done a lot of the really cool stuff that I've done. You know, they have you, like, put on a pedestal. Like, they're going to think that I must be 6 foot tall and have, like, 15% body fat and everything's perfect. And I'm over here like, nah, nothing's perfect. And I sure am working on this weight loss thing, but I'm so freaking stalled out. I think after we get through these chicks and the sticks, do these. After we get done with them, I am ready to like basically like calm down. Thank you. Yeah. I think a lot of people are good with my imperfections, but a lot of people expect like somebody really polished. All right, last one. So it is break your back. Just bend back. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. Oh, my dog is so happy. Oh, I know, I'm down here. Oh, she's so fat. Oh, ladybug. Oh, this is just perfect to touch. Yeah, you're a good girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Girl, I'm doing stretches. Oh. Oh, man. Man, that feels so good. Oh, this is just 1 minute of this. Man, I can't believe I have to force myself to do this. Oh. Man. Hey, so, hey, I have gotten my husband into, okay. He won't see this because he won't go and watch all my live. So I can just talk to y'all. All 109,000 of you, okay? It's just between us. But my husband's armpits have gotten like a lot stinkier. And he thinks because I've been having him take a binder. And so he thinks, like he's been getting bad brain fog and stuff like that. And we had to go back through like another deworming regimen. And that's because, that's because my husband's around all those cattle and stuff like that. And so whenever one of us needs to go through a deworming regimen, then the other one does too. Because if you have like a whole big herd of cattle and you deworm one and you don't deworm the rest of them, then all of them gonna get it back again, okay? Anyways, well, my husband was getting brain fog and I was like, dude, that's because we're killing these parasites and stuff. I was like, they're just excreting all the toxins. And so he started taking a binder and he's been getting less brain fog, which that's just from like a toxin overload. And now his armpits are getting like super stinkier and usually they're not. So I think my husband is not the healthiest guy in the world. Like he loves pop and fast food and candy and just all this stuff, right? And he used to just like crank out and take a crap ton of ibuprofen and stuff like that. And he's had a bunch of surgeries and stuff. But so like health-wise, yes, I'm fat, but blood work-wise, I'm always way healthier than my husband. That's a lot smaller than me. Like he's like 150 pounds, 140 pounds smaller than me. Anyways, but I'm always healthier. Okay, every time we have an indicator other than waist circumference and weight, everything else that we have, I'm healthier. But I think he needed that binder because I think he's got all those toxins in him. So there's just a little, I put the binder that I'm using right now on my favorites because there's all sorts of, like, oh my gosh, you can have different chemicals that you've got or heavy metals. And I mean, there's just so many different toxins. So the binder that I take, it has like 5 different types of things that connect to those toxins to get them out of you. So since I haven't like had a medical test to tell me what those toxins are, I just take a binder that has all of them in there. Yeah. Oh, hey, Beth, I did the same thing. As soon as I stopped using antiperspirant and then I went to an aluminum-free deodorant, I was the stinkiest mofo in the room. Like, these armpits, I could have scrubbed them, but I would still smell it. Like, the skin and the funk was still in there. I end up just taking, like, salt. I have a salt thing in the bathroom. Not a salt scrub, salt. Like, I paid $2. Like, it says great value because I don't care because I'm going to clean my armpits with it. But I literally put salt in my hand and I have it where it's not getting wet and I freaking scrub my armpits. That right there helped to like open that up. Then I started doing my thing I made a video of. Oh man, that was weird. With my bentonite clay and apple cider vinegar, and that cleaned out my armpits. I don't know. I mean, like, you eat so much crap, and then it's got to come out of you. Well, some things can't come out of you unless it connects with something, and those things that it connects with are called binders. They're spirulina is a binder. Freaking diatomaceous earth is a binder. Freaking bentonite clay is a binder. There's like several different types of binders, and it depends on what toxin you have. Dude, you know, with the American food that they're feeding us, it's all toxins, right? By the way, y'all know that I bought a Big Mac and a freaking taco from Taco Bell, and it's been sitting on my counter for a hot minute, and I'm gonna go through a bunch of that and show y'all that it hasn't decayed. I haven't even opened it, so hopefully it's not like got maggots on my freaking counter, but I'm gonna open that thing up pretty soon, and maybe I'll do it with my chicks and the sticks. So I'm hoping that it hasn't changed at all. I think if I can show that to my husband, then he will kind of quit with his infatuation with like fast food. So Saul works on the gall. Yep. Yes, I did. Oh, I didn't like the Lumi either. Do you know? Oh yeah, talking about other types of binders people on here are. Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all something that's a little bit. I use Old Spice. There is one that I use that it had a good Yucca rating, like whenever I scanned it. So I use Old Spice, or if I'm at the house and I'm not going anywhere that day, I don't even put deodorant on. Like if it's just me, like we're not gonna, not if I'm gonna be doing presentations and around people, I'm gonna have some deodorant on because that's just stink nasty, right? But if I'm at the house by myself and I'm just working at my computer or something like that, I'm not even gonna put it on because your armpits are what's a place where all those toxins that you're eating all the time are leaving. All right, I got on here just to talk to y'all about all sorts of stuff, and now we're talking about my armpits. By the way, if you got stinky armpits, you can use that salt in other places. Sometimes, now then, I'll just tell you, I don't care. But underneath my boobs sometimes I will get raw right there. Don't scrub it with salt, but if you just take that salt on your hand and just put it underneath your boob, and then let it sit there, it'll burn, but not too bad, and then rinse it off. Do not scrub that. That irritation, it will go away. That will go. We use salt for all sorts of stuff. I use salt to scrub my feet. Okay, you can use, and you know the one place that I'm not talking about, you can use it there also to like, it cleans out your hair that's in your armpit and stuff will hold freaking scent. Okay, so gotta clean that. Yeah, if your hair on your head can absorb chemicals and change color, the hair that's in other places can absorb funkiness, okay? There we go. Oh, I just seen like my number of people watching just dropped. They weren't ready. They ain't ready for the truth. I told you I wasn't for everyone. All right, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna go drink some water. My husband, I'm gonna make him cook me a steak. We're gonna watch this football game. I hope the Chiefs win. And I'll get back to it. Yeah, I'll get back to it. But literally, I have been impacted by Charlie Kirk's death. And like just feeling so sorry for the murderer's parents. God, I reached out to some of, okay. 2 seconds. I reached out to some of my friends that have children that I've heard them say, we didn't raise them that way, okay? I reached out to a couple of them and was just like, dude, I'm thinking about you. I feel so sorry. Boy, I bet his parents are so wondering what they did wrong. They didn't do anything wrong. It's just the world. He just wasn't ready. Chiefs lost. You shut your mouth, Sharon. It's not over with. They did not lose. I gotta go see that. I think they're still playing. You be quiet. Oh my God. I'm gonna have a sad husband if the Chiefs lost. No. Anyways, it was that one semester that he went to college. You should see that boy's freaking boyfriend. Oh, the Chiefs didn't lose. Thanks, Chris. Yeah. Sharon, you're a liar. Thanks, Chris. Okay. I'm just messing with you. Y'all have a wonderful night. Back to, I might do an ice water bath tonight. So, I know, I'm sad also. I am so sad. You know, they're putting Charlie Kirk into the same boat as Martin Luther King Jr. You know, he wasn't into politics. And, you know, these people that have power, they go after them. And they're not really power. It's just that they're influential. You know, it's just because they're not afraid to say things. And I just, man, I hate that he passed away. So, anyways, I hope that nobody jumps my butt for feeling sorry for the killer's parents, because if you do, I'm just gonna have to take it, because man, I cannot get, like, I just want to send him a card, you know, and be like, oh my God, a cabinet maker and a social worker. You know, his mama, I mean, like his dad has provided for them by making things with his hands. And then the mother has went into such difficult, you know, a difficult field that's hard on your heart. And then, you know, they did everything right. They did everything right. Anyways, all right. Just goes to show you can't control anything except for yourself. So y'all have a good night. Maybe get off of social media a little bit after this and just kind of reconnect to all the wonderful things that you love in your life. All right, y'all have a wonderful night.